to Nerd Bites, and it's going to be my full thoughts on the brand new trailer for Solo, a Star Wars story. Yes, we've got another Han Solo trailer. I think it's the second one, maybe the third, can't really remember. But yeah, this one gives you kind of a more rough idea of the story, it gives you a few more bit of character moments in it so they can give you a rough idea how it feels. And yeah, these are my full thoughts on them. It was good, it was a good trailer. I mean, it felt like they're going for this kind of Western type feel to it, like the outlaw type, oh, we're going to pull a job and do this kind of stuff, and is it fame or money and all this kind of stuff, and that kind of feel to it. And I quite like that feel because we've never really got that too much in Star Wars. Obviously we get it with the Han Solo character, but that's in amongst other things. This seems like it's going to go for the full-blown Western kind of feel. What's his face? I can't remember the guy's name for Solo now. He looks pretty good as Solo. He doesn't really sound like him too much, but again, I suppose he's young. Donald Glover looking like Lando, and he looks cool. He looks really cool. Emilia Clarke, you get a little bit more of her character. I think her name's Kira, in this. I'm not too sure where her loyalties lie in this film. I'm not really sure whereabouts she's meant to be placed in here. You also see Woody Harrelson's character. It seems like he's going to be like in charge of this crew, this job that Han Solo and Chewie and Lando and everybody are all going to be involved in. It seems like they're going to be stealing something from a train at some point because these new stormtroopers are after them and all that kind of stuff. And you get a first look at what seems to be the main antagonist. He seems like obviously he's a general with like scars on his face. Again, I'm not too sure who's playing him and what his significance is, but yeah, you get a first look at him. You do get more action in this as well. You get a little bit more rough idea of the story. As I said, it seems to be very Western feel, but it also feels like they're going to be pulling a job, putting this team together to get this job done. It seems like it obviously going to be stealing from the Empire for some reason, but that's more or less all you get. You just get more character moments. You get a building of Han and Chewie in their first relationship as it starts to bloom. You also find out how old Chewie is. He's 190 years old in this film. So that means he's a lot older. That means that Wookiees are a lot older than we think they are. They last a lot longer, they live longer than we thought before. So that kind of gives a little bit more of a backstory to the Wookiee race, and that I suppose is pretty cool. Get more awesome shots of the Millennium Falcon. We've seen, in toys and little spoiler images and everything, that this is the same Millennium Falcon, and that the front breaks away to form the Falcon that we know and love today, and everybody's going on, why is it so clean? Well, you see clearly in this trailer that Lando obviously has it first, as we know in the past that he had it before Solo took it from him. So of course it would be a lot cleaner, because he prides himself on his appearance, he prides himself on what he looks like, how he carries himself, how people see him, so naturally his ship will be perfectly clean until Solo gets hold of it and doesn't really give a fuck about it as long as it works. A last shot as well, when you've got him grabbing hold of Chewie before he's about to fall off the train and hit a rock, and as it's going, it is quite tense I suppose, but the tenseness has gone a little bit purely because you know for a fact that Chewie's not gonna die. He's just not gonna die. Out of all the Star Wars films that are coming out at the moment since Force Awakens, this is the one I'm most apprehensive about, purely because there's been a lot of backlash going on about whether it's going to be good or not. The trailers have been, fun and great, but it's not getting me to that point where I'm just going, holy shit. I'm just looking forward to it as a film as it is. But saying that, we got a lot of backlash from The Last Jedi, we got a little bit from Rogue One as well, like the good leading up to it, but they still end up being good films in my opinion. Rogue One was absolutely fantastic, you can't deny that. So, it could all just be a load of, hearsay and this, that and the other, and the film ends up being absolutely incredible. I'm just, I'm wary going into it, that's all. Overall guys, new trailer, awesome, showed me everything I need to see. Action, character building, the characters I love, the rough idea of the story, and yeah, it's got me excited to see it on May 25th. So that's what I thought of the brand new Solo trailer. What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments or send me an email. You can also find me on the various social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr. Just type in Nerd Bites anywhere and I'm sure you'll find me. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. And of course, keep it nerdy.